Hello, collective. Welcome. Let's get into it. Okay. So, I was tuning into this quote. I don't know if you're reading something, your person is reading something, but I was tuning into, and I quote, if the moon doesn't, if the moon doesn't bother you, disturb you, something will. Okay. And yeah, if the moon doesn't disturb you, something will. I don't know what that is symbolic in you guys reading. You guys got the song Falling in Love Again with Sammy Davis Jr. But apparently that quote has relevance, okay? Somebody's also pressed. The moon in itself in the tarot deck is symbolic for emotions, secrets, hidden things. Okay, it could be like coming out or concealing, right? And somebody here is really pissed and angry about this information, whether it's a secret or whether it's being hidden for such a long time and you're just like, I cannot believe that's the case. So maybe somebody, because like if the moon doesn't disturb you, something will. The moon in the tarot is Cancer. Somebody that is very emotionally in tune, has secrets. Secrets coming out, secrets being hidden. People thinking that they will never get caught. It could also be definitely linked to the actual moon. As in the changes of the moon. It could be linked to the cycles of somebody's energy. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's giving moon cycles, it's giving period, or I don't know, maybe somebody's afraid of somebody's period blood. Something took place during somebody's menstruation. If you're not afraid of if the moon doesn't disturb you, is this the period? Is somebody feeling some type of way about period blood? That is so silly. Oh my god, that is so silly. I really hope that's not the case. I don't know what that... You'd probably be reading something in your person. Now, this message in its entirety is from a masculine energy, but you guys know I don't discriminate. For some of you guys, it could be a part of the LGBTQ. Doesn't have to be. And I say this based on a dream sequence I have. So yeah, I'm gonna infuse this in this reading. Basically going to like a sleepover party event for grown-ups, and it's like a camp situation, which, well, sleepover is not the right term. A retreat, okay, with your friends. It's like a girls trip, and I feel like one person there is secretly infatuated with their friend. You guys are different and I feel like it's like socio-economical or just like ethnicity based, okay? But the one that's blonde has or American, either blonde or American, has some sort of love for somebody that is not American or that's not blonde. And yeah, what's crossing my mind is like a movie from like the 2000s, but I don't remember it, like when there were cheerleaders. They went to this, it was a concentration camp for, it was a concentration camp, but for conversion when it comes to one's sexuality. That movie, I don't know what's his name? He was in there. RuPaul and Brittany something. I don't know. Whoever's, let me just dissect this first, because I know not everybody is a part of you know, that type of reading. So whoever's in this sequence of having somebody in love with them in the LGBTQ, because I feel like you could be probably are straight. You're seeing this person as a friend, or it could be vice versa. You're the one that has feelings for this person, and they're seeing you as a friend. Overall message in terms of the song in itself, to just simplify it, the artist talks about how they're in love again and they are a player and they didn't think that they would fall in love, but you happen to turn on the switch for them. So I'm getting the energy of like, yeah, you didn't think that you would fall in love, but they didn't think that they would fall in love with you, but here we are. Okay, for you that's in the LGBTQ situation here, okay, either you are, they are. I'm just gonna pull a few cards for you guys, okay, and see what comes up. So basically, this is something that they will keep hidden. Okay, this is something that's going on behind the scenes. I feel like it explains the dream sequence quite well. And they rather stay in the closet hidden. They will show signs of interest, but this is not something they will fully come out with. They wish that something would change, but they are aware that, you know, if you guys are not on the same train, that this is something they will take to the grave, or however long they see fit to keep this hidden, but I don't feel like it's going to come out to you. Their emotions to you is that, well, a crush is developed. Okay, based on the romance angel card, overall message is like they're going to keep this hidden, and if you give a chance, if you give it a chance, and if you want to keep it hidden, there's a possibility you guys can work it out. And if you give any signs, that's what I wanted to say, that, you know, you're not on that radar, they're going to keep that secret. Because I feel like they will attempt something will happen. There is chemistry or passion, like something, but I feel like whoever is not, because experimental is a thing, being bi curious is a thing, but being actual, like, you know, I'm fully for whomever I love. One person is not all there. Okay, so whoever is like kind of shocked, that's like, you know, I'm not opposed to not give this a shot. This person, you or them, whomever is they're not judgmental. Okay, they're very non-judgmental here, but I don't feel like it's like you or me is gonna do this for the rest of our life, but it's definitely connection for the rest of your life in terms of like, yeah, you guys, like, I'm getting the energy of like, for those that's like, oh, just experiment the moment, and for those that will give the signal, and for those that will not give the signals, like, you know, I'm just seeing you as a friend. And I feel like whomever is watching here, if you're the one that's having feelings for another feminine, if they don't give you the signal, you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna keep this in my grave, but you guys are gonna be in each other's life forever. Okay, and I don't see this person gonna shun you away because, you know, they don't feel the same way. Okay, then do not operate that. So, and for some of you guys, you might have a chance of, like, you know, but like, I feel like it's gonna go as far as the being experimental or curious. Okay, so for those that's not in this section, like I mentioned before, it's applied to straight couples as well. You have a masculine energy here. Okay, now I will say this though, even those that will have some sort of LGBTQ experience, this person, even as a female, can come off very masculine in their ways. Okay, or somebody is, even though you guys are female. Like, everybody has masculine and feminine energy within themselves. Okay, that's the yin and yang. In this case, it's giving I just want to clarify that. Sorry, it's the morning. But yeah, masculine in this section, in this reading for straight couples, it's from a male. Okay, dealing with a man. Oh my. Basically the same applies in terms of They're in love with you. This person is a player. A player fell in love with you. They didn't think that they would, but here we are. Okay, and that is the overall message. For some of you guys, you might resonate with past readings I've done before. I will link them down below. Okay. Yeah, and I also got the name Faye and rumors a baby. Okay. Okay, so these are key insights. We got Faye, rumors, a baby. So I'm gonna shuffle that first. So there's the rumors that Faye has a baby, or somebody has, you know. In terms of Faye and this baby, I know who that is, but I feel like there's this person, they were in some sort of relationship, but the man just decided to be friends with them. Okay, or it could be that this Faye person, actually it's a rumor. It is actually a rumor. So the rumor here is that somebody got somebody pregnant, heavy on Faye, but it's not real. It's not real. I feel like somebody's just, Faye could also be symbolic for something else. I think about fairies, but you know, I'm very much into like the symbolism of names, but I don't have time this morning. So like in terms of Faye, there's a rumor that somebody got somebody pregnant, okay, in a loveless connection here. So the condom broke, or somebody didn't use protection, but they're not in love with this person. So you could heard, this is energy from a man, okay? So whomever is watching here, you could have heard that they got somebody pregnant. You could have heard that, you know, there's a baby on the way. But this person was always a player based on the song in itself, but they were in love with you. So, okay. I know it sounds very dramatic. So, your go-to device in relation to Faye. So I feel like you need to handle it as such, okay? For some of you guys, don't be as generous, and for some of you guys, have a generous spirit, okay? And I feel like this is not this time where you need to be setting healthy boundaries. So I guess if you need to clock somebody, let's go. I don't know, bro. Or sis, I don't know. But I know for a fact that whomever is finding out about this baby will not be at peace. The Fae, again, could just be symbolic, but I'm tuning into the baby thing again. So, well, that's for somebody. Now, overall, based on the card in itself, okay, we got the energy towards you. So we got attraction, okay? Very beautiful, very attractive to them. And we got this one, but it was kind of turned like this. You're also very forgiving, but you do have like boundaries for sure, and they love this. They love that you're just gorgeous, beautiful. You're also very healing, very forgiving, but it's not like, you know, doing too much. You're somebody that is not toxic or have addictions. You have a balance in your life, and you seem to be blissful and not happy at all times. And this is what this person loves about you in this connection, where it's like they feel free with you. It's not toxicity. They cannot play a player. Jokes aside, but I'm getting the energy of like, you know, they don't want to. You're not the type of person to be played with, okay? So, yeah. So we got this one in reverse. You're definitely not somebody from their past. You don't also mimic anyone from the past. So like you're somebody that's quite unusual for them. You know how a lot of people, especially toxic people, they tend to go in the same, they don't like to think outside of the box, grow or learn. So they pick the same people, they do the same things because it's comfortable. You are not that. I'm getting the energy of like you a little bit of a challenge, okay? So yeah, you got a player in love with you and you're a challenge. And yeah, hopefully you are not gonna be in the midst of any rumors, any baby making rumors to be specific. So your go-to, because I don't feel like anyone is on that same vibration of a message. So let me do like anyone that's dealing with a rumor baby making situation. Well, I already did your advice. So for those that are not on that drama, your go-to advice in terms of this person here is that you are going to be free. Freedom is yours. I feel like you have nothing to worry about. However, the thing is, if you don't feel like working with this person, you don't have to. But I'm getting the energy of like, you don't have to put in the work. So this is, for me, it's giving the energy of like, as long as you feel free with this person, you don't have to put in any work. And I feel like they don't expect you to put in any work. And this is the type of person I feel like they will go all in. It could be quite like traditional, even as a player, but like in the terms of like this masculine person is like, no, I'm gonna decide to be a man, and it's gonna be for you, collective, and let me do all the masculine roles. You get me? Like, we don't do 50-50 here. Things of that nature, okay? Now, just to, not to be, typical, but this song is from those times where it's like, from the 50s, 60s, 40s. So this person could be quite old school, or they going to be in terms of you because they're in love with you, okay? So that is your go-to message. Not goaded, so we could be Capricorn, but thank you for stopping by.